The natural world is full of wonders. Plants, as we know them, are the very foundation of most ecosystems. They harness sunlight to create energy, providing food and shelter for countless creatures. Yet, within this verdant tapestry of life, there exists a darker, more sinister side. A world of plants that have abandoned the sun's embrace, choosing instead to steal their sustenance from others. These are the parasitic plants. Parasitic plants are a fascinating anomaly in the plant kingdom. Unlike their self-sufficient counterparts, they lack the ability to produce all or some of their own food through photosynthesis. Instead, they have evolved a rather cunning strategy. They steal. These botanical bandits attach themselves to other plants called hosts, siphoning off their hard-earned nutrients and water. This parasitic lifestyle, while seemingly ruthless, is a testament to the incredible adaptability of nature. It highlights the constant struggle for survival and the ingenious ways in which organisms evolve to exploit every available niche. Parasitic plants can be broadly classified into two main types: holoparasites and hemiparasites. The holoparasites are the true masters of deception, completely reliant on their hosts for survival. These botanical vampires have dispensed with the need for photosynthesis altogether, their leaves reduced to mere scales, and their bodies often pale and ghostly. One of the most striking examples of a holoparasite is the Rafflesia arnoldi, also known as the corpse flower, infamous for its pungent aroma of rotting flesh. This parasitic giant produces the largest single flower in the world, a monstrous bloom that can reach over 3 feet in diameter. Lacking any leaves, stems, or roots of its own, Rafflesia arnoldi lives entirely within the tissues of its host, a type of vine, emerging only to flower. Another fascinating holoparasite is the bird's nest orchid, named for its tangled mass of roots that resemble a bird's nest. This peculiar orchid has abandoned the need for sunlight altogether, spending its entire life cycle underground, its roots intertwined with those of its fungal host. Unlike the completely dependent holoparasites, hemiparasites retain some semblance of independence. They possess the ability to photosynthesize, producing at least some of their own food. However, they still rely on their hosts for water and essential nutrients. Think of them as the partially reformed criminals of the plant world, still capable of some honest work, but not quite ready to give up their parasitic ways. Mistletoe, a festive symbol of the holiday season, is a well-known example of a hemiparasite. Its sticky berries, often dispersed by birds, attach to the branches of trees, where they germinate and tap into the host's vascular system. While mistletoe can produce its own food through photosynthesis, it supplements its diet by stealing water and nutrients from its unsuspecting host. Another intriguing hemiparasite is the Indian paintbrush, known for its vibrant, flame-like flowers. These stunning wildflowers are often found growing in meadows and prairies, their roots entwined with those of nearby grasses. While the Indian paintbrush can photosynthesize, it relies on its host grasses for water and essential nutrients, particularly during periods of drought. Parasitic plants have evolved a remarkable array of adaptations to exploit their hosts. Their success hinges on their ability to locate, attach to, and penetrate the vascular systems of their unsuspecting victims. This botanical espionage is carried out with surgical precision, often leaving the host plant none the wiser. One of the most crucial tools in a parasitic plant's arsenal is the haustorium, a specialized structure that acts as a living bridge between parasite and host. These parasitic roots are equipped with sharp, penetrating cells that pierce the host's tissues, tapping into its xylem and phloem, the plant's intricate network of water and nutrient-conducting vessels. Some parasitic plants, like the dodder vine, take a more direct approach. Their seeds germinate in the soil, but instead of developing roots, they send out slender, searching tendrils that twine around any nearby plants. Once attached, the dodder's haustoria penetrate the host's stem, siphoning off water and nutrients. Section 5. Dodder, a love story gone wrong. Dodder, also known as love vine, might sound like a romantic, but this parasitic plant is anything but. Its delicate, thread-like stems, often lacking chlorophyll and appearing in shades of yellow or orange, belie a ruthless efficiency when it comes to exploiting its hosts. Dodder is a true parasite, completely dependent on its host for survival. The life cycle of dodder begins with a seed germinating in the soil. However, unlike most plants, Dodder seedlings do not develop a root system. Instead, they send up thin, leafless stems that rotate in the air, searching for a suitable host. Once a host plant is detected, the dodder seedling attaches itself with tiny suckers called haustoria. With its lifeline secured, the dodder's connection to the ground withers away, and it becomes entirely dependent on its host for survival. It grows rapidly, its tendrils intertwining and enveloping the host plant, often forming a dense, tangled mass. Dodder is a promiscuous parasite, capable of infecting a wide range of host plants, including crops, ornamentals, and native vegetation. Section 6. Swamp lousewort, a balancing act of survival. In the heart of North America's wetlands, a delicate dance of life and death plays out between a parasitic plant and its unsuspecting hosts. The swamp lousewort, a hemiparasitic plant with vibrant yellow flowers, thrives in the challenging conditions of bogs and fens, but its survival depends on a delicate balancing act. The swamp lousewort, unlike the completely parasitic dodder, retains some of its photosynthetic abilities. Its leaves contain chlorophyll, allowing it to produce some of its own food. However, it still relies on its host plants for water and essential nutrients, particularly nitrogen and phosphorus, which are scarce in the nutrient-poor soils of wetlands. The swamp lousewort's preferred hosts are sedges and grasses, common inhabitants of wetland habitats. Its roots, equipped with specialized haustoria, tap into the root systems of its neighbors, siphoning off water and nutrients. However, too much parasitism can be detrimental to the host plant, weakening it and reducing its growth. Section 7. Parasitic plants, a threat to our forests. While parasitic plants play a natural role in many ecosystems, their presence can have significant impacts, particularly in managed forests and agricultural settings. In these environments, where plant diversity and productivity are carefully managed, parasitic plants can quickly become problematic, competing with desired species and reducing overall yields. One of the most economically damaging parasitic plants is the dodder, which can infest a wide range of crops, including alfalfa, clover, and tomatoes. Dodder infestations can significantly reduce crop yields, leading to economic losses for farmers. In addition to direct competition for resources, dodder can also transmit plant diseases, further compounding the damage. Parasitic plants can also impact the health and diversity of natural forests. Invasive parasitic plants, such as the European mistletoe, can spread rapidly through forests, parasitizing and weakening native trees. This can lead to changes in forest composition, as well as increased susceptibility to other pests and diseases. Section 8. The importance of managing parasitic plants. Managing parasitic plants is crucial for maintaining the health and productivity of both agricultural and natural ecosystems. Control methods vary depending on the specific parasitic plant and the environment in which it is found, but often involve a combination of cultural, mechanical, and chemical approaches. Cultural control methods aim to prevent or reduce the establishment of parasitic plants. This can include using certified seed that is free of parasitic plant seeds, rotating crops to disrupt the parasitic plant's life cycle, and promoting the growth of competitive non-host plants. Mechanical control methods involve physically removing parasitic plants. This can be as simple as hand-pulling dodder vines from infested crops, or as involved as removing infested trees in a forest setting. Mechanical control methods are often labor-intensive, but can be effective in controlling small-scale infestations. Section 9. Conclusion: a delicate balance. Parasitic plants, though often viewed as villains of the plant world, are a testament to the incredible diversity and adaptability of life on Earth. Their intricate relationships with their hosts, their remarkable adaptations for survival, and their significant impacts on ecosystems make them a fascinating and important subject of study. As we continue to learn more about these botanical bandits, we gain a greater appreciation for the complexities of the natural world and the delicate balance that exists between organisms. Managing parasitic plants is essential for maintaining the health and productivity of our farms and forests, but it is equally important to recognize their role in the grand tapestry of life.